broadcast is powered by AWS.
Shake it back up to Toronto for Monsieur Russell Martin into the opposite field. Oh!
Let Brian Kenny have a field day with this.
He drives the ball to right field. Ball, though, hits off the glove of Chris Young. Both runners score on the error. Wonder what Brian Kenny thinks of that.
Yes, we're infiltrating the culture. DC winning hearts and minds. Thank you, John Smoltz.
You're welcome.
And Keith, we were just talking about this. Errors are insignificant as compared to range. Range is much more important defensively. Errors made sense in the 19th century. Now there's one per game, so I maintain kill the error. There's still misplays, but if you put the ball in play and you get on base, that should count to your on base. So as such, if you want to see the gray area, we'll show you. We're going to play hit or error. Everyone plays. Ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Let's start things off. Hit or error. Ground ball. We're going to start off to Josh Donaldson. John Smoltz here first. Hit or error?
Well, based on the runner running, that's an error.
Okay, Keith Hernandez?
He did look to second and...
Error. Okay, Keith?
Error.
Error. Okay. It's funny you all should say that because that is ruled a hit.
Yeah, the guy doesn't know what he's doing.
All right, so they can't all not know what they're doing. Next, we've got this ground ball on the right side. Second base. Jonathan VR to Aguiar. Can't make the play. Hit or error? Hit. Dan O'Leary, sorry. Hit. What do you think, Keith?
It's an error because he's out. It's either it could be the error in the first baseman because the throw is not in the dirt.
All right. Hit and an error. Is that what you had, John?
That would be based on official score that are going to make that a hit.
They made that a hit. Well, you knew that there. We'll be fast with this. I'm John Smoltz here first here, too. Cody Bellinger here. Hits this hard. Eats up Ian Desmond. Take a look at the play via StatCast powered by AWS because you want to know, hey, that was hit very hard. Well, it was a hit at over 105 miles per hour. That's the exit velocity. Hit or error, John Smoltz?
Wow. Now that one, that's a tough one. I'm giving that one a hit.
Keith?
Home book hit.
Hit. Everyone says hit, and in fact, you went with the official score. That is a hit because he got smoked, right?
No, a good fielder would make that play.
Yeah, you know what? It went right through him. How about Scooter Gennett? Keith Hernandez, hit or error?
That's a tough one. That's sometimes you get a tough error, and I'll give it an error.
Okay, 101 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's a tough error, too.
That is a tough error. In fact,
I had hit.
Well, you did okay because that was ruled in error. How about this? Mark Trumbo in right field. Dan O'Dowd for a shot at this. Trumbo, hit or error?
It just thought Trumbo's in right field. I'm going to give it an error.
Oh. What do you think, Keith?
Error.
Error, and John Smoltz?
Well, I lost a no-hitter that way, so I'm going error.
The ruling on this, it's a hit. Just proving we make it up as we go along.
No,
so how about this?
Scores make it up as they go
Keith
along.
Hernandez, 1988. Hubie Brooks is going over, and a hard hit ball. Keith Hernandez, hit or error?
Error.
It was ruled. Yes, John Smoltz?
That's a hit.
That's a hit. What is that?
Hubie's out of position.
John Smoltz? John, hit or error? Quick.
That's going to be ruled a hit.
Okay, good call, because it's ruled in error.
And I remember that, and I was upset.
Yes. You cheated. At the very least, that shows you. By the way, look, if it hit the glove, it could go either way. That's the point. It could all go either way. But you smoked the ball to right field, and there's a skill to hitting the ball hard. And in fact, through history, with Cal Ripken, Robin Yount, Derek Jeter, Brooks Robinson, guys who smoke the ball hard, reach on errors more often. So we did the math for you. If you add reach on error for Keith Hernandez, you're on 98 times in your career. That's not a fluke. That's just not bad fielding. You're on base with reach on error goes up to 396.
Would have hit well over.
So where are you? I'm interested. Where are you on the StatCast catch probability?
If that helps, if you want to say if it reaches a certain threshold that should have been caught, like we saw the McCutchen play, 99% catch probability. You want to call that an extreme misplay? Fine.
Because that means the routine play can still be called an error.
Yeah.
If that satisfies you.
I like team errors. Get away from the individual and reward the hitter and not punish so much the individual. Team error, everybody wins.
See, the main thing is when I tell hitters this, I say, you want to see what your on base or your batting average looks like with the reach on error? Then suddenly, oh, wait a second. Hold on. That's a lot. You hit the ball hard. You got on lot via the error.
Hey, you're supposed to hit them where they ain't.
Yeah.
Hang with them.
Or how close they are. All right. We played it. I think we proved something here. Hearts and minds, Johnson.